Is now a good time to refinance? It's one of the questions on a lot of people's mind these days. We've had some very uncertain times recently. And when you think of things like mortgage deferrals, with the COVID situation, when you think of increasing debts because of people going through different financial hardships, and you combine that with the lowest interest rates we've ever seen in our times, maybe in history, a lot of people are wondering, is now a good time to refinance my mortgage? And it really depends on you and your situation. There's a number of factors that come into play. When did you get your mortgage? How old is it, and what rate were you paying? Because if you took your mortgage out a couple of years ago, 2017, 2018, rates were considerably higher. We would take into account has your employment or income situation changed? Has your debt ratio changed? Have you increased your debt? Are there penalties to pay? Are there deferral payments to pay? Because keep in mind with deferrals, it wasn't just like, hey, we're going to skip 6 payments or skip 3 payments. That's money that you'll still have to pay back in the situation of a refinance. So those are all of the factors that kind of come into play. And we take the look at your exact situation, factor in all of what's happening there. And then we do the math for you and do an analysis for you and see if now is the right time to refinance. Because if the numbers work and the numbers are in your favor, even with a penalty and deferral payouts, it could be worth your while based on the interest rates that we're seeing in today's marketplace. And the Bank of Canada has pretty much indicated interest rates aren't going to be rising substantially for the foreseeable future because of the financial situation our entire country's in right now. So quick example, had a client recently that came to me and looked to do a refinance because he wanted to take out about $50,000 for investments. When we looked at his mortgage statement, to get out of the mortgage he was in currently, we were looking at about a $12,000 penalty. So when we did the mortgage math for him and did the refinance, to refinance for another 5 years moving forward, when we factored in the $12,000 penalty, the $50,000 in investments that he wanted to take out, based on the interest rate he was paying 3 years ago versus what we were able to get him today, he was still going to come out about $9,000 positive with regards to interest payments, meaning he was going to save about $9,000 in interest payments over the next 5 years. All of this depends too on what your financial goals are. If your goals are to pay your mortgage down as quick as possible, that becomes a role. If you don't mind adding a bit to your mortgage and saving a bit in interest payments, that can be a situation as well, but it really depends on your numbers. So long story short, if you are thinking about refinancing and you have some questions about it and wondering if now is the right time for you, I suggest that we book an appointment and chat a little bit more about it and see if there's any way we can help you out and see if the math does play into your favor. It's that simple. So it's all about refinancing, taking advantage of the rates available in today's marketplace and doing what's right for you and your family situation. So if you'd like to book an appointment, please reach out anytime. Don't forget, if you've ever missed any of our videos, we've got them posted for you for the Mortgage and Money Morning Show. You can check out my YouTube channel at Joel J. M. Scott. Click like and subscribe and make sure you hit the notification button so that you don't miss any of the updates. Thanks for watching.